Library of Heaven's Path. Chapter 52. Master Lu Chen on the verge of tears. Ah. Zhang Xuan is taken aback. He didn't turn around that quickly, neither did he use that much strength. Why did Master Lu Chen fly backward? Could he be jumping around for fun? Master. He rushes forward to help the other party up. He places his palm on the back of Master Lu Chen's body to support him up. I'm fine. Su. Before his words can escape his mouth, Master Lu Chen feels his entire body go weightless as he somersaults forward. His head knocks into another bookshelf, causing his face to be showered with books. The master is on the verge of tears. Are you playing with me? Must you use so much strength to help me up? Master. Seeing his current state, Zhang Xuan rushes forward to continue helping him up. Upon seeing the sight, Master Lu Chen hurriedly struggles upwards and says, You. Don't come over. I can do it myself. Heng. Zhang Xuan can only stop on the spot. He blinks his eyes as he looks at the elderly before him doubtfully. He can't help but ask the question that has been plaguing his mind. Master, are you jumping around for fun? Jumping around for fun. Master Lu Chen almost cries on the spot. The heck, you are the one who is jumping around for fun. Your whole family is jumping around for fun. I am a master painter, an elegant person. How bored must I be to be jumping around for fun? Besides, even if I wanted to play, I won't be doing it here. My collection of books, my treasures, are here. Master Lu Chen feels a stifling sensation in his chest which causes him to be short of breath. Why? Are you feeling uncomfortable in your chest? Zhang Xuan walks forward to aid him, and he pounds his back to relieve his discomfort. No. Pung. Before Master Lu Chen can finish his words, Zhang Xuan's fist lands on his back, causing his eyes to narrow. Su. He flies forward and crashes into the wall of the study, creating a huge crevice in it. Master. Seeing him charge ahead, Zhang Xuan scratches his head in bewilderment. What is this master trying to do? Jumping backward a moment ago and jumping forward now, is he afflicted with epilepsy? If his epilepsy is acting up, it won't do for Zhang Xuan to ignore his current situation. He immediately rushes forward towards Lu Chen to try to help him up again. Don't come over here. Master Lu Chen wipes the fresh blood off the corner of his lips and hurriedly retreats. He stares at the youngster before him as though staring at a monster, and he looks as though he could cry at any moment. I only felt a coldness in my heart. I am not trying to seek death. Your pound. Io. My old arms, my old legs. Master, what is going on? Seeing him in such a state, Zhang Xuan asks. You acted so maturely a moment ago, so why would you pounce and leap around suddenly? What are you trying to do? What is going on? Master Lu Chen stares at him fearfully as tears threaten to fall from his eyes. You don't know what is going on. Fearing that you might have gone berserk, I came forward to remind you out of goodwill. Yet, with a single turn, you sent me flying. Then, you ran over to push me forward. The final blow was the most vicious of them all, a straight pound at my back. If it weren't for the slight cultivation that I possess, I might have lost my life already. Yet, you dare to ask me what is going on. Right when he is about to lash out, he sees the puzzled look on the youngster and he doesn't seem like he is lying. A thought flashes through his mind and he recalls something. With his eyes filled with disbelief, he asks, Could you have just achieved a breakthrough? Indeed. Zhang Xuan nods his head. Mastering the Heaven's Path golden body should be considered as a type of breakthrough. But, even if it's a breakthrough, it is impossible for one to improve so swiftly. Master Lu Chen finally understands what is happening, but he still dares not believe it. There are a few people who use special means to allow their cultivation to leap in an instant. After the gigantic soar in strength, their bodies are unable to adapt to the difference in strength in the short run, causing them to be unable to control their might. What seems like their normal exertion of strength would become an attack of full strength in the eyes of others. When one who possesses 100 kilograms of strength exerts a tenth of their strength, it would be only 10 kilograms. With such strength, they are able to freely lift cups and such without much hindrance. However, If one tries to use the same ratio of strength to lift a cup after his strength has suddenly surged to 10,000 kilograms, the overwhelming strength of 1,000 kilograms would exceed the durability of the cup and cause it to shatter instantly. It is very possible that this is the case with Zhang Xuan. As the person in question isn't even aware of how much his strength has grown, thus it is natural that Lu Chen would be unable to take it when he is using his previous strength ratio to operate. He has read of this condition in books before, and it will take a period of time before the person in question is able to adapt to the difference in strength. Initially, he thought that it was only a legend. Never would he have thought that such a thing really exists. Just that, he finds it unbelievable that the strength of this fellow would surge by simply after flipping through some books and daydreaming away afterward. Could this be a sudden leap due to his deep accumulation? He might have happened to read something which caused his enlightenment, allowing him to break through in an instant. If that was the case, then his luck is really way too bad. Follow me to the lounge. While holding doubts in his mind, Master Lu Chen doesn't say anything more and instead, leads the way back to the lounge. It is easy to tell whether the situation is as he suspects. He only needs to find a strength measuring rock pillar for Zhang Xuan to test his strength on. Since the youngster is seeking for Fighter 6 Dan cultivation techniques, then he surely has yet to break through Pishui realm. Since he had not reached Fighter 6 Dan, then as a Fighter 5 Dan pinnacle, he could only possess a maximum of 4 ding of strength. If his strength were to exceed this amount, this would mean that he has improved significantly. If so, the situation back then can be explained. In the lounge, Huang Yu and Bai Xuan have yet to leave. They are still sitting in the living room as they stare in the direction of the study anxiously. They came here with a request, but Master Lu Chen took Zhang Xuan away with him right after he finished testing him, not even giving them an opportunity to speak. At the same time, it isn't appropriate for them to leave abruptly, so they could only continue waiting patiently. Xiao Yu, just now that Master Zhang Xuan, has he really reached Fighter 5 Dan pinnacle? Bai Xuan no longer views Zhang Xuan hostilely as he did previously. On the contrary, his voice held a tinge of excitement. Actually, he isn't interested in painting at all. If it wasn't for his father coercing him, he definitely would not have come here. What truly interests him is cultivating. He only feels excitement upon meeting powerful people. All along, he had thought of himself as a genius. Despite being just 18 this year, he has already reached Fighter 5 Dan pinnacle. There aren't many in the capital who can compete with him in terms of cultivation speed. Yet, he didn't expect that a seemingly average young man who isn't much older than him would have reached such a realm as well. How can he not feel excited over this? I'm not sure as well. I've already told you that he only came to my store to buy books. I don't know much about him as well. However, since he is looking for Fighter 6 Dan cultivation techniques, he should have already reached Fighter 5 Dan pinnacle. Huang Yu says. As Zhang Xuan has yet to make a move, they aren't very sure about Zhang Xuan's exact prowess. However, since he is looking for 6 Dan manuals, it is very probable that he has already reached 5 Dan pinnacle. Otherwise, there is no point to him looking for such a high-tier manual. To be able to reach such a level at a young age, I wonder how powerful he is. Let me try it out myself later. Bai Xuan titters. He is a battle maniac, and his heart can no longer suppress the urge to duel with someone of the same age who has attained the same level as him. Da da da. Just as the two of them are speaking, someone walks over. Turning around to take a look, the both of them are taken aback. Master Lu Chen, who was still incomparably elegant a moment ago, is currently extremely gloomy and red blood fills his entire face as he walks over disheveled. If you find any errors, please let us know in the comments below so we can fix it as soon as possible. Also, like and subscribe to our channel to get notified of the latest chapter release.